Hey guys, this is Sam Howard coming back at you again, and I want to talk briefly about Peter Pan and Wendy, which is a another Disney live-action remake, or I believe it's a remake. It might be a sequel, although it's kind of hard to tell with some of these if they're actually remakes or sequels or prequels or whatnot. But they decided to go back to Peter Pan, and so far it looks like it's going to be a very dull, lazy remake. But there's a big controversy surrounding the movie, and that is now Tinkerbell's portrayed by a black actress. And I want to explain the reason why people aren't necessarily happy that Tinkerbell is black this time is that audiences they have detected that it is just a lazy recast or rather a race swap of an existing character rather than creating a whole new character that's black. In fact, there was actually a good report. I don't know who put it out. I'm not sure if it was Hollywood Reporter or somebody else. That was discussing how a lot of people are wanting more new characters that are of color rather than just race swapping existing characters. And the reason for this is that I think, for one, it makes you look lazy. It makes you look like you don't care about what you're doing. You're just there to just make a quick buck or to just check another box. But also, you could say, arguably, that in some small way it could be racism. I'm sure some people will be like, no, you're being racist for saying it. Okay. But the thing is, whenever you're changing the race of a character, that's still racism. Even if you're changing a white character to like a black character or an Asian character, that's still racism. People will easily attack. I remember a few years ago they remade Ghost in the Shell as a live-action movie. I believe the character in the original film, the cyborg, was Japanese, but they ended up changing. They race swapped, if you will, the character to somebody who was white, and people were all up in arms about it. But apparently, some of the same people who were up in arms about that aren't up in arms about this. It just seems like it's the normal folk, including myself, who are mad about this. So I feel like this movie, in a way, kind of exposes some of the hypocrisy of a lot of woke culture. But also, what makes this whole situation even crazier is that I believe in the Tinkerbell franchise, there's a black character. So this brings up a very good question. Why didn't they just include that character along with Tinkerbell in this movie? There, at least then you could easily check the box for having a black character or a character of color in the movie, and you can have a whole new character, or at least a character that wasn't in the original 1953 movie, that you can milk for merchandising and royalties. So I really don't know. I feel like the only reason why they just did this race swap was just to tick a box, because they didn't want to actually create a new character. And I hope the movie fails, because I have a feeling this movie isn't going to be very good. And I feel like if it succeeds, I think it'll give Disney even more of an excuse to just do more lazy race swaps rather than creating new characters. So I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on this, and I'll come back again soon with another video. Take care.